Hello, everybody. Hope you're having a good evening so far. We are starting tonight with some GENSHIN IMPACT. We got a new story quest that came out, I think, close to a week ago. It's the Sigewinne story quest. She's also the new character that just came out. Yeah.
Add asterisk.
If you remember, Sigewinne is I guess she was like the nurse. She worked at the infirmary or whatever at Fortress of Meripede.
This looks popular today. Wonder what the occasion is. Butterfly Dew Cosmetics now on sale. Huh, looks like it. Oh, Sigewinne's here too. Hey there, Sigewinne!
It's been a while.
Hello there, Traveler and Paimon. I hope you're keeping yourselves fit and healthy. You bet we are. So anyway, what are you doing here, Sigewinne?
Was Paimon flexing just now? Bruh.
The Duke insists I take regular vacations in the Court of Fontaine. This one just so happened to coincide with a promotion for a new skincare product, so I came over to take a look. I like to keep up with the latest industry developments when I can, to help me with my magazine articles. Wait, you write? For a magazine? Which one? It's called Beautés en Fleur, and it's run by the Fontaine Beauty Association. I've done lots of articles about skincare for them, using the pen name Maritime Flower. Oh, wow! You're a Maritime Flower? If Paimon's not mistaken, you're one of the leading figures in the Fontaine Beauty Association!
Since when did you start reading beauty mags?
What's so weird about that? Everyone loves beauty! I really like this role. The staff at cosmetics shops are always so polite. And as long as I wear a big smile on my face, I always get the best customer service. Well, they sure don't want to make an enemy of the Maritime Flower.
How'd you become a leader in the beauty association?
Obviously, it's because of Sigewinne's love for beauty. Still a leader of the Beauty Association? That's incredible. The truth is, I study this field because I cherish my own appearance. It has nothing to do with being beautiful or not. Oh, the words of a master beautician defy comprehension! Oh, wait, you're saying that natural beauty is the highest form of beauty, right? Not really. Actually, Milesian aesthetics are very different from human ones. We don't view humans based on their appearance. If I had to describe our approach, I'd say it's based on cuteness. Oh, really?
Kawaii!
Yep. Still, I really value my current appearance, and in the process of taking care of it, I've ended up learning quite a lot about skincare and stuff. It turns out, my knowledge and experience is pretty popular with beauty product lovers. It came as a big surprise to me, though. Oh, Paimon gets it now. But speaking of your appearance, How come you look human anyway? Are you like only half Melusine? Ooh, wait, sorry. That was probably really offensive, wasn't it? No, I don't mind. I'm not mixed, though. I made a decision to turn myself into this form a very long time ago. If you're interested, I could tell you the story. A shape-shifting story? Oh, heck yeah, of course we're interested! Once upon a time... Long ago, humans rejected Melusines, and Melusines feared humans. There was one Melusine who became fascinated with human medicine, but no human wanted her help. And there was one girl who liked Melusines, so no humans would make friends with her. So, the Melusine became the girl's friend, and the girl became the Melusine's patient. Your checkup's all done. You're still in perfect health. Thank you, Dr. Melusine. In this game of doctor and patient, a friendship was born. Then, one day, the girl fell ill. The Melusine was the only doctor to arrive on time, but the adults sent her away.
Scram! Melusines can't be trusted!
So just because I'm not human, I can't save my best friend? In desperation, the Melusine approached the frightening witch. She begged and begged until she got a reply.
If you take this potion, concocted of sin, you will gain a human face and grow human limbs. But then, you will lose everything that attracted this friend of yours to you in the first place. Can you accept that?
The Melusine did not hesitate for very long. On a rainy night, a little doctor knocked on the girl's door. The doctor wore a hood and raincoat, maybe to protect her from the rain, but maybe also to hide a secret. The little doctor held the girl's hand and treated her illness, just as she had so many times before. Dawn came, and the little girl's condition improved. But the little doctor was long gone, for she knew her friend would never recognize her again. And so, since then, I've lived my life in human form. Most people who know me just think I was born this way. Ooh. A witch? A potion? Why does this sound like a fairy tale? Trust me, it's a true story. Must be the way you told it then. It just sounds so...
You're an incredibly kind person, Sigewinne.
Yeah, not every Melusine would take human form to save their human friend. That must have been a huge decision. Treating patients is a doctor's duty. We must always find a way, even when the going gets tough. Ugh. It's so crazy that they turned you away just because you were a Melusine, especially when their daughter was so sick. Well, sometimes appearance can be a real barrier, but that was a long time ago. I like how I look now anyway. I run too! You're super cute this way.
Attention customers! Thank you all for waiting. Now, on behalf of our skincare partner, I'm delighted to announce that our exciting new product is now officially on sale!
Well, there we go. Let's have a look, shall we? Oh, Paimon, if you want to buy any skincare products, I'll be happy to give you some suggestions. Really? Personal advice right from a leader of the Fontaine Beauty Association? What an honor!
Allow me to introduce our newest skin lotion, Butterfly Dew. I'm sure many of you have already read about this product's trials in the newspapers. To say that it improves skin quality is an understatement. This product gets its name from the way it transforms your skin and makes it glow anew, like a butterfly emerging from its chrysalis and spreading its wings for the first time. We are thrilled to have the inventor of this fantastic product with us here today. Please welcome Mr. Rawat, a researcher from the Fontaine Research Institute. Now, without further ado, I'll hand over to Mr. Rawat to tell you all about what Butterfly Dew can do for you.
Thank you. Hello everyone, I'm Rawat, and I developed Butterfly Dew.
Wow, what a looker.
He's a researcher? Wow, he's really challenging the stereotype.
It seems that everyone is surprised by my entrance. Or should I say, my appearance. I'm well aware that researchers are generally better known for their brains than their dashing good looks. In that regard, I do believe I break the mold somewhat. Of course, appearance is a skin-deep way of defining a person, and yet one's appearance can be a very real set of shackles, holding a person back in their life. It can rob a young person of their self-confidence when applying for a job, dissuade a young lady from approaching the one she loves. Our actions are at the mercy of our appearance, and we slowly become the very person that the outside world sees us as. But what if I told you that those shackles can be broken? If our appearance prevents us from changing, then let us first change our appearance itself. Wash away moles, birthmarks, and wrinkles, and they can no longer rob us of our confidence. Replace them with luster and radiance, and we shall never again hang our heads in shame. That is why Butterfly Dew exists. Its mission is to allow us to shed our pupae, undergo a complete metamorphosis, and embrace a new life.
Well, whether it actually works or not, after that speech, Paimon's already sold!
Mr. Rawat, could I ask if you've used this product yourself?
Of course, I tried it many times while I was testing it. You can consider me a product ambassador.
Wow, then it's sure to work!
Still, I don't expect to convince you just by blowing my own trumpet. So, could I get a volunteer from the audience to try it out?
Oh, Paimon volunteers!
Oh! Ah, what an honor! It appears we have a giant of the Fontaine Beauty Association here with us. In that case, Miss Sigewinne, could we seek your most expert opinion on this product?
Sure.
Whoa, is that Romaritime flower? They say she's the pickiest user of skincare products in all of Fontaine.
Here you go.
Well, it's very kind to the skin, and the absorption rate is high. Even for Fontaine, this is a first-rate product. Wow, now that's high praise!
I'll take one. Any discounts?
All right. Well, all that remains for me to say is, Butterfly Dew is now on sale!
Think we should buy a bottle too?
Nah, you're cute enough already.
Aww, really? Well, it's still good to care for your skin though, right? Paimon definitely feels kinda rough from being exposed to the elements all the time. And if you're worried about whether it's the right product for you, well, luckily for us, Sigewinne's here, so we can get an expert consultation.
The Warmth of Lies. Well, the title of this quest does not bode well.
It's an honor to receive such high praise from you. To be honest, I was also hoping you might be able to point out some flaws in the product so I can keep improving it.
With most skincare products, the pros and cons only become apparent with long-term use. Yet, this one has instant benefits, improving skin quality without any obvious side effects. It's one of a kind. Don't worry though, I plan to keep using it, and I'll publish regular reviews in Beautés en Fleur. You can read my thoughts there. All you need to do is subscribe.
Oh, I was hoping for a more casual conversation, but you are a beauty association leader after all. I understand if you want to keep this professional.
Sigewinne? Oh, excuse us, Miss Beauty Expert. But do you think this product is a good choice for me and him?
Wait, are you the renowned traveler?
That's right, and by his side, the equally famous Paimon.
Well, I don't normally handle customer questions personally, but since it's the traveler asking, allow me to make an exception. Butterfly Dew is made for all skin types, so no matter who you are, you can rest assured that it will be kind to your skin. If anything, it might be marginally more effective on Fontainian's skin, but other than that, it works the same on everyone.
Why would it work better on Fontainians?
In the interests of protecting my trade secrets, I'm afraid I can't answer that, Miss Paimon.
Alright then. How about a friend discount?
Save yourself the trouble. I'd be greatly honored to have both of you use my product. Here, take 2 bottles for free.
Yay! Paimon's private fund survives!
What's the catch? Is this a publicity stunt?
I can see why you might think that, but please don't misunderstand. This gift is simply a token of my esteem. There's no business motivation behind it. To me, finding new customers for Butterfly Dew is about meeting kindred spirits, fellow admirers of physical beauty. I consider it a labor of love.
Admirers of physical beauty? Eesh, that's embarrassing to say out loud. It sounds so shallow.
It's nothing to be ashamed of, Miss Paimon. Most people claim to desire inner virtue, but it's still physical appearance that turns their heads. This is a fact of life. It's only natural for people to desire to become beautiful. And that's exactly what inspired me to choose this research direction in the first place.
You're right. Everyone loves beauty, don't they?
Look at the time. My apologies, but I have other things to attend to. I'll leave you with these 2 bottles of Butterfly Dew, and I look forward to seeing you again.
Paimon, I'd say there's no need for you and the Traveler to use this product for now. Why? Is there a problem with it? The quality is fine. I just think there's room for improvement. I think I could add some ingredients to the mix to make it more effective. Really? Then why didn't you tell Rawat about that? Researchers are a very special breed of human. You can point out their flaws to their face and they won't mind very much. But if you tell them that someone else could do a better job, ooh, now that'll make them really upset. If I'd mentioned it, he probably wouldn't have given you those 2 bottles for free. Fair enough, that makes sense. If you're interested in the more effective version, I can write up a list of ingredients for you. Just come get me once you've gathered them. When you say more effective, you mean it'll make Paimon even prettier? Ooh, how can we say no?
A prettier Paimon?
As for me, it's probably time I got back to the Fortress of Maripede. I mustn't leave the infirmary unattended for too long. Alright, see you there then!
Yep. Collect the materials. Okay.
Just up ahead, Traveler. The ingredients for Sigewinne should be nearby.
Off we go! Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork! Things are about to get dicey. Lake Bear!
Great! That's everything! Let's head to the Fortress of Mirapede!
Take it easy.
Whoa, the infirmary is packed!
Please, you have to believe me. I saw it with my own eyes last night. Another me! He looked exactly like me.
Got it, okay. I've written down everything you told me. Now, I have a few tests to run. Take a deep breath, and don't worry, it's nothing to be nervous about. First, which finger am I holding up?
Your index finger, but I'm telling you, my mental state is fine. I'm not crazy.
Very good. Now, on to the next. Hey there, Your Grace. It's been a while, huh?
Ah, it's you two. Indeed it has. I would offer you some tea, but I'm afraid the timing is unfortunate. Duty calls.
Wait, is Wriothesley sick?
No worries. Actually, we were looking for Sigewinne. Do you, know what all of this is about?
This inmate came running to the guards in a panic, claiming to have seen his exact doppelganger.
A doppelganger? Doesn't that just mean someone else kinda looks like him?
And that's what I thought when the report first reached my desk. But we've inspected our records. No one even vaguely resembles him. Considering how certain he is of what he saw, I can only surmise that he's having some mental issues. So I brought him for a medical evaluation.
Alright, very good. Take a sip of water and rest for a bit. Evaluation complete. I couldn't find any symptoms pointing to a physical condition.
I see. So do you still believe there's more likely to be an issue with his mind than his body?
I have to assume so for now. Psychological issues are more difficult to detect. At this stage, we can at least confirm that he is in command of his cognitive faculties.
The rumor mill will go crazy if word of this gets out. Guards, take him to the ward for a period of observation. The Marechaussee Phantom has requested my cooperation on a case, otherwise I'd deal with this myself. Sorry for the trouble, head nurse, but I'll have to leave this to you.
No problem, Your Grace. I'll add him to my observation list.
By the way, we have a couple of guests here who've made the trip just to see you. I imagine it must be important. You probably won't need to add them to your observation list, though.
Oh, Traveler, Paimon, it's you. Hey there, Sigewinne! It's actually not that important, but...
I'll be in my office if you desperately need me. Goodbye for now.
Okay, bye-bye! So, Sigewinne... Would you mind waiting for just a moment? I have another patient to see. Just find an empty bed and take a seat. I won't be long. Oh, sure!
Sigewinne, we've brought him. And he seems to have taken a turn for the worse again.
Okay, don't panic. Let's start by sitting him down here. Paimon had no idea how busy it can get for Sigewinne. Maybe now's not the time to ask for her help with skincare.
Patience, Paimon. She'll help us. We just need to wait.
Good point. Besides, it might actually be interesting to observe her at work. Well, this could hurt, so I suggest you take a deep breath first. Did his face melt? What happened to him?
Wait,
It's
what?
anyone's guess. His face melted off shortly after arriving at the fortress. But since he's a serious offender, he can't be allowed out for medical treatment. Best we can do for now is ask the head nurse to give him something to manage the symptoms.
His face melted off. Bro, what the fuck is going on?
This is gonna be awkward. We still need to bring him to the Marechaussee Phantom for questioning. What if he scares them half to death? Will that be our fault?
The Marechaussee Phantom? Does this have something to do with the case Risley's dealing with?
Yep, it was a huge case. They bagged a few dozen crooks in one fell swoop. And this guy's the baddest apple of the bunch. He harmed countless people. And now, it looks like it's all finally catching up with him.
You done gawking?
Not yet. I need to check the severity of your ulcers to decide the right dosage. Don't worry. We Melazines have a very different sense of aesthetics from humans. To me, he just looked like a little kitty with slightly scruffy fur, but still just as cute.
Okay, wait. His face didn't melt off. We just saw it. It looks perfectly fine. What the hell?
Don't patronize me. Do I look like a kid to you? Just give me the meds and let me out of here. I already missed my cell.
Hey, lose the attitude. You dare talk back to our head nurse like that again? Your days are numbered.
Oh, it's fine. Okay, I'm going to apply the medication now. Tell me if it hurts, alright? Look how nice Sigewinne's being. And he still talks to her like that? What a nasty piece of work.
And they act like this dude is like Two-Face or something.
Can I leave now?
Oh, okay. He's got a bandage.
Oh, not a peep. What a brave little guy.
Thank you, Sigewinne. And I apologize for the trouble.
So, Traveler, Paimon, did you bring the ingredients? We did, but we don't want to interfere or anything. You're busy saving lives here. Oh, don't be silly. I agreed to it, didn't I? Just hand me the ingredients, and I'll make some time to whip it into the improved version for you. Take a rest here if you want. Or, if you're not tired, I hear they're holding a new pancreation tournament in the administration area. Or alternatively, is there anything we could help you with, Sigewinne?
Take it as a token of our gratitude.
That's right! Let us help you out! It's the least we could do! Good point. Kind-hearted humans start to develop guilt if they accept free help from others. Don't worry. I'll take a look at my schedule. I'm sure I can find something to treat this condition. I gotta warn you though, it'll be tiring work. So I suggest you take a break first, then come back and see me when you're ready.
Okay, still haven't made any progress there.
We're ready, Sigewinne. What's our first mission? I found the perfect job for the Traveler. First, I'd like you to lie down in this bed. What for? I need you to pretend to be sick. What? Oh, is it that difficult? I thought you did a pretty good job last time. Oh, so you knew. I sure did. He was way more interesting than the usual malingering inmates, and you played along very well, Paimon. I observed you two for quite a while after that. Well, this is awkward. But why do you need us to do it again now? No time to explain. My next patient will be here any second. Oh, please, just do as I say. You can, pretend like you've got a nasty headache. And throw in some dry heaving for good measure. Okay.
Hey, Doc, it's me. I'm only here because my mom won't stop pestering me about it. So annoying.
Well, your mother has enough on her plate with a busy job. Well, the last thing she needs is to worry about you being sick as well.
I know. I shouldn't treat the place like a playground. Shouldn't go swimming in the lower levels where we join up with the sea, because it'll give me a cold and distract her from her work. I thought I'd be able to have some fun here at the fortress for a few days, but it's always, don't do this and don't do that.
Yeah, kid. You think you're gonna find fun in the Fortress of Meripede? Well, I mean, I guess maybe if you're an adult and you're into like the whatever the pancreation, whatever the fuck it's called, if you're into that shit, but otherwise, yeah, no.
All right, sit yourself down and I'll take your temperature. Your fever still hasn't gone down. Well, here's your medicine. 1 cup for starters, and we'll see if it helps.
But Doc, it's so bitter. Do I really have to drink it? I mean, I'll be fine, right? I've got an uncle who caught a cold. His fever went away on its own after a couple days. Can't you just write me a note saying I'm on the mend? I just need something to keep my mom off my case.
I sure can. You're a very brave boy after all.
Huh? Brave? What makes you say that?
Well, if you want to rely on your own immune system to clear up your fever, then you'll have to tough it out like this guy. Hang in there, traveler! Are you gonna puke? Paimon can get you a paper bag!
Huh?
As long as you're tough enough to get through the nausea and dizziness caused by the high fever, you'll be right as rain after just a few days' rest.
And if I'm not tough enough?
Hey! Wake up! Wake up!
What?
Put it this way. At least you'll never have to see the doctor again, right?
Bro.
I think maybe I'll take that medicine after all, if that's okay.
Well, that's some extreme measures for a doctor to use on a kid there.
Oh, of course. Here,
Bro.
it's still warm.
It's so bitter.
Well done. Great job, you two.
Can't handle some bitterness.
That kid really doesn't know what's good for him. His mother's a guard here. She's been working back-to-back shifts lately. But unfortunately, his father's away on a business trip right now. She had no choice but to bring her son here for the time being. He was quite happy at first. He seemed to think that the Fortress of Meripede would be all fun and games.
Well, that is called ignorance.
So you made us put on that act just to scare a kid into taking his medicine? That's a pretty sneaky trick. Seems like there's a whole side to Sigewinne we never knew about. It's a technique I learned from my teacher.
Oh, you had a teacher? Was she a Melusine doctor too?
She was human. She passed away a long time ago.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. I really liked my teacher, so it's always nice when I get to talk about her with other people. She was a traveling doctor, and since she didn't have a clinic, she'd go out and visit her patients wherever they were. Dealing with the badly behaved ones was her specialty. She used to say, if you can scare the little brats into taking their medicine, you won't have to hear them wailing and screeching when their condition gets worse.
Huh, she sounds like a pretty strict teacher.
Strict? Well, that's not how my teacher saw it. She thought of herself as terrifying to kids.
Strange way for a doctor to describe themselves. Now Paimon's curious to know what she looked like.
Oh, as it happens, I actually have a picture of her.
Looks like every other old lady in this game.
Oh, wow, yeah, okay, that'll terrify the kids.
Yep. All the children she treated thought she was a witch.
Why does it almost sound like you're envious of her?
Oh, because I am. If she was here, all the children would take their medicine without any need for tricks.
A doctor who looks like a witch. True, they wouldn't dare try anything funny with her around.
Oh, me, on the other hand, it's hopeless. Children aren't afraid of me at all.
That's actually a good thing, you know?
Oh, my next patient should be arriving now. Would you mind lending me a hand again?
Sure thing! On to the next mission! Is it nighttime already? That flew by. You really have a busy job, Sigewinne.
Well, thanks to you two, it was much easier today.
Aww.
Glad we could help.
Should we get some rest? It's getting pretty late.
Oh, there is one last thing. I have to keep it confidential, so I usually leave it till after everyone's clocked out.
Confidential? Are you sure you can tell us?
It's fine. You're not living here anymore, so it's okay if you know. All it is I have to prepare some ingredients to make healthy meals with.
Wait, you mean those healthy meals?
The ones that magically appear on the third day?
My patients refuse to eat any healthy meals I prepare in front of them, so I have to prep the ingredients in secret, then let the chef at the Coupon cafeteria handle the rest.
Considering even the chef's version makes people uneasy, it really makes you wonder what's in it.
You want to find out? I can teach you how to make it. That way, if you ever suffer from exhaustion on your future travels, you can prepare a healthy meal for yourself. It's really good for you, you know.
Sure? Guess we can help out one more time.
The ingredients are ready. Now, put them on the table and add them in the order I tell you. First, we add this special slime condensate, stir it thoroughly, then pour it in. See that? It adds elasticity. It looks just like tasty jelly, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does. Until you remember it's slime condensate.
Next up, xenochromatic crystals. You want to crush them up into a fine powder, like powdered sugar.
Wait, are those from Fontimer Aberrants? Are you sure they're edible?
Finally, we'll need some high-protein meat. Frogs are an excellent choice. You just need to clean their innards, and then you're left with some lovely, tender meat.
Oh! Frogs.
And we're done. All that's left now is to pack them into lunchboxes and hand them to Walsey.
I don't know why they're presenting that as if it's gross. Like, Chinese people eat shit like that all the time. So.
Yesterday in the production zone, I noticed an inmate who's been working for 2 days straight. That means it's a healthy meal for him tomorrow.
Sigewinne really does have the inmate's best interests at heart.
Okay. Yeah. All right. There's something I need to take care of real quick, so I will be back in a minute. Okay, I am back. Looks like we got a notice here. Spino Double Blaster. Starts in 2 days. Well, well, well. Alright, we still haven't made any progress here. Wait, it's just like right down here, isn't it? Yeah.
Ah, head nurse. Got some extras for me?
Just the one today. The serial number's on the lid.
Sounds good. I'll make sure it gets delivered.
Sounds like they're talking in code.
Thanks for your help.
Oh, it's no trouble at all. I only wish I could do more. You work so hard for all our sakes. I'd happily lose a little sleep if it meant helping you out.
That won't do. If you reduce your sleeping hours any further, your health will start to suffer.
All right. Nurse's orders. I'll do as I'm told. But you take care of yourself too.
Well, I'm done with work for today. Thanks for helping out, you two.
Seems like the guards and staff here have a lot of respect for you, Sigewinne. In just one day of helping you with your work, it feels like we've done a lot for the fortress.
Head nurse, please, wait. I'm sorry to disturb you this late at night, but I think you'll agree, this is urgent.
Okay, just relax and catch your breath. What's the matter?
The guard at the observation ward, Odilon, he told me to pass on a message to you. One of the inmates there, the guy suffering from possible hallucinations, well, he seems to have made a sudden recovery, and now he wants to apply for permission to leave the ward.
Huh? Already?
You were right to tell me. I'll have to examine him and make sure he's well before we discharge him.
Looks like we've got one job as medical assistants left. We'll come with you.
Okay. Oh man, now we got... Crap. Okay, hold on a second. Just do this, it'll be faster.
Ah, head nurse, you're finally here. I'm so sorry for all the trouble I've caused you, but I believe I've now made a full recovery. After giving it some thought, I'm sure that I was probably just seeing things. Stress-related, I imagine. I'd been working long hours, so I definitely wasn't in the best state of mind.
I totally understand. Still, I have to give you an examination before I can discharge you, okay? So, take a deep breath and don't be nervous. It'll be the exact same procedure as we did this morning. We can start whenever you're ready.
Again, so sorry. I was in such a state this morning, I barely recall anything. Would you mind taking me through it again?
Alright, this guy is very suspicious.
Oh, not at all. It's a lot to remember. First up, we have a little cognitive test. Just concentrate and you'll be fine. To start with, which finger am I holding up?
Your pinky.
Alright, all indicators seem normal.
So it was a stress-induced hallucination after all?
Well, we've certainly had have previous cases of mental illness caused by overwork, which is why I carefully observe everyone in the production zone. I wonder how I managed to miss the signs this time.
Please, head nurse, you shouldn't blame yourself. I'm just still adapting, that's all. Pushed myself too hard, and I guess I couldn't take it. Thanks for looking after me. I'll be as good as new after a good night's sleep. And if you can give me the okay, I know I'll sleep better back in my good old dorm.
It can be difficult to relax in an unfamiliar environment. Alright then, you can leave the ward. I suggest you take 2 days off to focus on your recovery. I'll take you off the observation list for now, so you're officially discharged.
Great. I can't thank you enough, head nurse.
Mr. Odilon, could you escort him back?
Of course. I'm on guard duty in the administrative area tonight, so nothing will go wrong. You have my word.
Guess you're finally done for the day now, huh?
Yep. But I still haven't gotten around to making that improved lotion for you yet.
Oh, no rush! Seriously, it's super late now. You should go get some rest too.
Well, tomorrow it is then. Good night, Traveler. Good night, Paimon. Hope you sleep well.
Oh, don't you worry! We will! After a productive day of work, we're both gonna sleep like a log.
Good night, Sigewinne.
Yeah, sleep tight, Sigewinne. See you tomorrow.
Whew. Okay. There we go. Finally got that.
Ad Astra Ab. Thank you for Ad Astra Abyssal.
Alrighty, well, we will continue the rest of that story quest tomorrow. Or I should just say we'll just continue the story quest tomorrow. But now we're gonna go ahead and switch to Chaos Child. Turn this on. Alright, well, if you missed it yesterday, you missed the end of the first route. Yes, that is correct. We finally reached the end of the, well, the end of a story. Really wasn't an ending at all, to be honest. But you can see here, ending list. We have Over Sky ending. So that's the first ending that you get in this game. Yeah, basically, Takaru turned himself into the police for the murders of the 6 victims of the Return of the New Gen killings. About 3 months after that, Arimura, Yu, and Uki had all already returned to Shibuya. But then, at the very end, Takaru, I guess, well, see, this is one of the things that's really fucking confusing. Like, Takaru supposedly had turned Sarika back into a normal girl. But then, at the very end, both Sarika... Well, they put... Even though they had arrested Takaru, they actually put him in the hospital. I forget exactly why he needed to go to the hospital, but he was in the hospital. And then Sarika joined him in the hospital, and they both escaped the hospital, killing several guards while doing so. And that was the end. Let's just say the ending was not received very well by myself or chat. So, yeah, I don't know. It just, the last several chapters overall really just didn't make a whole lot of sense. Yeah, I mean, it kind of felt like there was no point to chapters like, I don't know, 7 or 8 through 11, 7 or 8 through 10, because they just like retconned everything that happened. Maybe not everything, but like most everything that happened during those chapters, by revealing that Sarika was mind controlled the whole time, and everything she said while she was mind controlled was a lie. And then we got this completely weird fucking ending. But hopefully, the future routes in this visual novel will provide context. Hopefully. But anyway, for now, we're just gonna go ahead and start the visual novel over again, and try to get on the second route of the visual novel. Now, obviously, here we're gonna need to skip release at delusion trigger. I don't even know what that means. Skip mode, yeah, red only. Auto mode. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Oh. How do I enter skip mode? Is it just S? No, it's not the S key apparently. Okay. Yeah, how do we skip here? Okay, is this new, or did we already see this? We probably already saw this, but... Let me do this. Chaos Child. Skip mode. Okay, hold on. No. Let's see, backlog, config, maybe help? Oh, here we go, this should tell me here. Skip mode is... Delusion trigger... E, okay, E is skip mode. Okay, yeah, we've already been through this, so. Zane's favorite scene in the visual novel. Hold on, let me just double check something real quick here. Read only, okay, yeah. Skip mode is read only, yeah, we don't want it to, okay.
Eh?
Okay, I think we did positive first time on this. But yeah, probably what I ought to do is just do a save at every delusion trigger. So, yeah. Now we only get, hold on. Page 1 of 6. Oh, okay. How many? Oh, okay. Well, wait. Okay, we get 48 save slots. Okay. All right. Negative delusion. So yeah, we're gonna just, I guess, kind of do the same thing we did with Chaos Head here, and basically skip through everything except the delusions. So. Okay, but wait a second. Okay, wait. What's going on here? What's the context, real quick? Depend on the person. Okay, I guess he's asking her about this magazine she's reading, right? Okay, what would you think if they said, "I know this is extraordinarily selfish, but may I fall in love with you?" Not really depend on the person. Yeah, but wait a second. Sarika just said it would depend on the person. Sarika and I have known each other for a long time. We'd been friends since we were little, and we still spend a lot of time with each other. Which means there's a good chance that she likes me. In other words, if I went for it, could I at least get a kiss? That's right. Cool Cat Press said the same thing. In the October 10th, 1999 edition, it was a special titled, How to Silence a Woman by Kissing Her. This fall, women are waiting for your kiss. Share an unbalanced kiss and fall in love. Do whatever it takes to trick her into kissing you. He who dares wins. Do whatever it takes to trick her into kissing you.
尾上、ちょっとだけいいか？
何が？
I grabbed a confused Sarika and forced her down on the bed.
ちょっとだけだから、本当にちょっとだけだから。
He who dares wins. And they say kisses are magic. If I kissed Sarika, maybe she'd fall in love with me. I wasn't sure I wanted Sarika to fall in love with me, but it really felt like I was just grabbing the first girl that was available, but I just really wanted to kiss someone, and it didn't matter who. Bro. I felt a strong shock along my left cheek. My head shook. I was seeing stars.
タク、キモい。
Her words stabbed like daggers into my heart. All the excitement I'd felt was washed away in an instant.
いや、尾上、今のは。
最低、本気で引いた。キモすぎ。何？私がいつもタクと一緒にいてあげてるからキスぐらい許してくれると思った？許すわけねえだろ。蹴らないで。悪かったから。悪かったじゃねえよ。何勘違いしてんの？超キモい。死ね！今すぐここで死ね！そのグロい下髪切って死ねよ、クソ野郎！タク？なんでそんな顔真っ赤にしてプルプル震えてるの？
いや、別に。
Forcing her to the bed was basically a crime. Bad idea, yeah. I'm not like your average teenager who's only thinking of the opposite sex. If my simulation with Sarika went that badly, trying it with any other girl was sure to end with me in handcuffs.
それよりタク、500円ちょうだい。
え
？For what? Hush money? Wait. That was just a simulation.
500円って何の話？
これ忘れてた。
Okay.
どうでもいいよ。
Alright. Okay. Let's see the context here. Okay. I think we'll do positive this time.
ねえねえ宮代。
え？
このゲロカエルンの着ぐるみさ、ちょっと着てみてくんないかケロン？
Get on.
悪いな。俺たち今忙しいんだ。あ、いや、いいよ。着るよ。は？わ
あ、アンガと宮代、あんたならサイズぴったりかなって作ってる時から思ってたんだ。
I managed to get the costume on without much trouble. I slipped the top part over my head. It was pretty hot inside. And since I could barely see anything, it felt really claustrophobic.
どう？
ぴったり。ちょっと喋ってみ。
ゲロカエルンだ、ゲロ。
And then I felt something soft pressed against my arm.
ゲロカエルンも私のことギューってして。
Really? I slipped my arm around her like she asked me to.
あ、やん、お尻触んないの。ゲロカエルンのエッチ。
Hadn't I read something once about how you could hug all the girls you wanted if you put on a costume? At the time, I thought it was a bunch of crap. Did it really work? I was having the time of my life when...
おー、ゲロカエルンできたの？かわいい。私もムギュってしたい。あー、ずるい。私も。ダメ。ゲロカエルンは私だけのものなんだから。だったら私たち全員で一斉に抱きついちゃうってのは？あ、それいいかも。まあいいか。いいよね、ゲロカエルン。じゃあ行くよ。せーの。ゲロカエルン大好き。
I thought about telling Ito about this, but knowing what a skirt chaser he was, he might actually take it seriously and really try to put the costume on. It was probably better not to tell him. I wouldn't want to see him sued for sexual harassment, and decided to get back on topic. Okay. Jeez, another one? Like right off the bat here? Should I do negative this time? Oh yeah. This is yeah. Okay, wait, what's going on here? So this is when Kurisu very first appears in the visual novel here. I moved quickly. She staggered forward, but I reached out my hand to keep her from falling. For some reason, I felt a powerful impact on the top of my skull as I slammed into the ground. My vision went black. I was about to pass out. What the heck just happened?
説明しよう。つまずいた女帝はバランスを立て直そうとしてなぜかその場でジャンプし、勢い余って空中できれいに体をひねった。その結果、駆け寄った宮代の頭に見事なフライングニールキックをお見舞いする形になったのだ。宮代、見事な KO 負けだったぜ。
Given that was just one possibility, I probably shouldn't do anything. She almost tripped, but managed to keep her balance.
Miyashiro.
Save this. Boy, they sure hit you with the delusion triggers pretty frequently early on, don't they? Alright, we'll go positive this time. I happened to glance down at Kawahara's belt. The fastener seemed to be broken. That gave me an idea. I yanked down on his pants as hard as I could. Just like I thought, they came straight off. His underwear was plainly visible. Bro, what the fuck?
Miyashiro, お前何するんだ。君があんまりうるさいから。ふざけるな。
川原くん、いいから早く吐きなさい。みっともないでしょ。
みっともないってそんな。
ほら、みんな見てる。
All the students around us were staring at him and laughing. His face quickly turned red.
ひどすぎる。
He pulled up his pants and ran away with tears in his eyes. He looked absolutely miserable. Just imagining that made me feel better. I'd never do something so childish in real life, though. Yanking down someone's pants if they ticked you off was the kind of thing a third grader would do. I was above that. I knew that the best way to deal with someone like Kawahara was just to ignore them.
お前。
Okay, let's see. Save. Alright, we'll go negative this time. And then a miracle occurred. A sudden wind blew through the window. Kurisu's hair was blown violently by the wind. But that was all. This time she held down the pleats of her skirt to keep it from flying up. Instead, the papers scattered on the desks and shelves were lifted up and blown about the room.
Oi, oi, 窓閉めろ!
Ito and I mumbled complaints as we picked up the fallen papers.
何これ?
Kurisu picked up one of the papers on the ground. When I saw what it was, I froze. I could feel the color drain from my face. That was a color printout I'd made from a scanned page of Cool Cat Press. I'd printed it out, but forgotten to take it back with me.
実践女の子のエッチな口説き方。
あ、読むな。
これを読めばお持ち帰り間違いなし。
宮代。
Don't look at me that way.
タクル、これはあなたが？だったら聞きたいんだけど、何をお持ち帰りしたくてこれを読んだの？答えなさい。
My life was over. I fell to the ground without answering her question, my heart filled with despair. Just imagining that situation was enough to give me goosebumps. The thought of it happening for real made my blood run cold. I shouldn't hope for things. One glimpse of the white goddess was enough. Go straight into another delusion. Negative.
和樹、その手さっきよりひどくなってない？
Kurisu's voice was filled with panic.
タクル、和樹の手が。
なんだ
Worried, I looked back toward Kazuki. She was clutching her right arm with a pained expression. An eerie, dark miasma was seeping out of it.
まさか封印したはずだぞ。
闇の力が暴走している。覚醒したというの
？Kurisu looked at me, suddenly uncertain.
おいおい、早すぎるだろ。あと10年は持つんじゃなかったのかよ。
What the hell are they talking about?
それだけ和樹の中の力が強大だっていうことか。
あるいは和樹の力を覚醒させる何かがこの町に近づいているのかもしれない。
悠長に話してる場合じゃねえ。このままじゃやばいぞ。
伊藤、クリス、僕たちだけで景色を。しまった。
We were too slow to notice. The seal was about to break. An overwhelming torrent of darkness burst forth from Kazuki's body and streaked towards me. It was cold, like absolute zero, and I felt my mind slowly fading away. That's the kind of stupid stuff a third grader might think about during class. But I was old enough that it was just embarrassing. Alright, so this is where they find out about the third new gen killing. Pretty sure we did negative on this one before. So we'll do positive this time. And suddenly the door opened. We didn't expect anyone to open it, so both Sarika and I froze. And then they came out.
あら、坊やたちが次のお客さんかしら。
It was a voluptuous woman with long hair, and she was completely naked. And not only that, her body was as nice as any you'd see in a magazine. Wait, didn't she look a lot like a model or actress I'd saw on TV?
あ、タク、見ちゃダメ。かわいいお客さんね。入って。
あ、いえ。
そういうんじゃないんで。いいのよ、お嬢さんも一緒でも。
In other words, what exactly?
すっごく気持ちよくさせてあげる。だから、おいで。タク、どうしよ
う。お前、なんでちょっと入る気になってるんだ。
だって。
Sarika's face was red with embarrassment. She whispered softly.
気持ちよくなりたいし。
What the fuck?
そんな状況じゃないだろ。
Something was wrong with me.
そんな状況って？
Damn it. I'd said what I was thinking out loud.
いや、なんでもない。
Sarika was still knocking on the door to room 306, but no one was answering.
警察もいないし。
So yeah, they never said exactly why Arimura was there. They did say, however, that Arimura was that guy's friend who died. So I guess maybe she was just there visiting him. Okay. I don't even remember. I guess we'll go positive. I don't know. Huh? I just heard a knock at the door, right? I couldn't believe it, but I'd forgotten to lock the door. I froze as it swung open from the outside. Someone was here. Who? I knew 2 people who would come in without waiting for an answer, but was it okay for me to just stand here? I gulped and spoke in a hoarse voice. Poking through the gap in the door was...
Taku?
someone I knew well.
よかった。起きてた。
Relieved, I staggered over and sat down on the bed. That hadn't done my heart any favors. For some reason, Sarika was standing at the entrance, fidgeting. She didn't try to come any further in.
どうした？こんな時間に女の子一人でここに来るのはあんまり良くないと思う。
I didn't think any of the homeless in this park were bad people, but someone who was hard up for money might attack her. Especially after what I'd seen. I felt like I was going to start imagining things I didn't want to visualize.
タクは大丈夫？
何が？
昨日あんなことがあったから。
Honestly, not really. Was Sarika going through the same thing?
家に一人でいると昨日のこと思い出しちゃうんだ。それで怖くなって眠れなくて。
尾上。
ねえ、私一人でいるのやだな。今日だけでいいから泊まらせてくんない？
I knew exactly how she felt. Just having someone you knew next to you was enough to make you feel a lot better. Take me, for example. Having Sarika here was letting me relax a little.
いいよ。
I'd have to sleep on the floor, I supposed.
ありがとう。
Sarika must have felt better when she heard my response, because she looked like she was about to cry. She sat down right next to me on the bed. Hold on. Shit. Still not sure what this means. Skip release at delusion trigger. I don't know. Why was she sitting next to me? There were other places to sit. But when I looked closer, I saw that her shoulders were shaking a little.
昨日のことが頭の中に焼き付いてて。
尾上。
It was natural, I supposed. Sarika was a girl and she was younger than me. Seeing something like that must have been a huge shock to her. It was my fault for getting her caught up in this. As I started thinking about that, she put her head up against my shoulder.
タク、一緒にいて。お願い。
おのえはもっとずぶといだろ。
Of course, in reality, Sarika would never let me see her being that vulnerable, and she'd never actually come to visit. Was she okay, even if I wasn't? Maybe she was just fine. She was probably just dense, yeah. I was really delicate, so in a sense, I was jealous of her. I sighed a little and locked the door. Negative. Okay, let's see. Making Kakanto. What food is that? It's a herbal drink and gave it to me. Well, maybe you know something about something like that. And then some information I'd found before flashed across my mind. Of course, it was from Cool Cat Press. I'd read about it in a certain special they'd run. If you put eye drops into a beer, it will make a girl feel aroused. At the time, I hadn't believed it. In another issue, they'd said that eye drops and cola would make a girl go to sleep. Adding eye drops into a drink would create unusual side effects. I had heard a rumor that was all just an urban legend, though. But what would happen if you put eye drops into Kakanto? There was a stupid teenage girl who didn't even know what Kakanto was right in front of me. Should I try it? I prepared 2 cups like it was the most natural thing in the world and poured out the Kakanto I'd made. Sure, I haven't been through this delusion before. You know what? I'm gonna test something real quick here. Oh, okay. I guess we hadn't, because it would have skipped through it if I had already seen it. Okay. I prepared 2 cups. Oh, wait. Did I read this already? I prepared 2 cups like it was the most natural thing in the world and poured out the Kakanto I'd made. And then, being very careful not to let Sarika see me, I took the eye drops off the shelf. Now, to just add a few drops of it to this, and maybe it would be enough to arouse even Sarika. I tried adding a few drops. But wait a second. Cool Cat Press hadn't said anything about how much to use. So I had no idea how much it would take to get any effect. It felt like you would need more than a few drops. Okay, I just have to add the whole bottle. The problem was how to make sure that Serika didn't see me.
今お前の分も作ってやるから座って待ってろよ。
ほんと？ありがとう。カッコン糖って初めて飲むな。
Serika did just what I told her. So easy. While she sat on the sofa, I went around to where she couldn't see me and opened the lid on the eye drops, then poured the whole bottle in.
お待たせ。
My heart felt like it was pounding fast. I tried to act normal as I handed her the cup.
結構すごい匂いだね。薬みたい。
Oh shit.
いや、カッコン糖ってもともと漢方薬だし、そういう匂いなんだ。
健康には良さそう。
Serika laughed. It was lucky for me that she was so stupid.
じゃあ、いただきます。
She put the cup to her lips with no hesitation. And then... she started coughing. Yeah, I should have seen that coming. I must have added the wrong amount. I'd have to tell her what I'd done later and apologize.
大丈夫か?
Serika wouldn't stop coughing. Her body was twisting in pain. The cup fell to the floor and spilled the Kakanto everywhere. This wasn't normal.
どうしたんだよ?
And then, all too suddenly, she coughed up blood. The red liquid stained the sofa, the floor, and me.
なんだよ、これ。
Was I not supposed to mix Kakanto and eye drops? Did I accidentally make something poisonous?
おのえ、おい!
I tried to pat her back when her eyes suddenly rolled up into her head. She started to spasm and shake. All I could do was watch in shock. Soon she laid down on the bed, face up, and stopped moving. Blood was still dripping from the side of her mouth. She wasn't breathing.
嘘だろ。死んだなんて。嘘って言ってくれよ。
何が？
は？
Serika was looking at me, head tilted in surprise. There was no blood or drool dripping from her mouth, and her eyes weren't rolled into the back of her head.
嘘って何の話？
あ？いや、なんでもない。
もしかして私に何か嘘ついてる？
そういうんじゃないって気にするな。
オッケー。
Serika just did what I told her. I couldn't tell if she was obedient or just didn't care. But for now, I was saved. I took a drink from the cup of Kakanto in my hands. It didn't taste like medicine. I hadn't been able to find any eye drops on the shelf, so I'd just given it to her normally. It was wrong to think about experimenting on a friend. Yeah.
それにしてもゲンさんいい人だよね。好きだな私。
酒癖の悪さはどうにかしてほしいけどな。
Alright. Yeah, I really don't remember what I picked at this point. Unless we could win her over, we weren't going to be able to continue with the case.
よし、これから賄賂を買いに行こう。尾上、クルスが好きなスイーツ店の上位3つを教えてくれ。
オッケー、買いに行くなら私も行きたい。
She was clearly intending to buy something for herself. Well, that was fine. It was time for the mission to begin.
というわけで、これ、クルスにプレゼント。
I knew that Kurisu was staying late after school to get ready for the festival. I handed her the present I'd just bought. Sarika had told me about a pancake place near Shibuya Station. It was a popular store where there was always a line of girls outside. I heard it was one of the few places where you could get pancakes for takeout, so I quickly chose it. Standing in line with girls for an hour was almost torture, but I somehow managed to do it.
これってエッグスンサンクスのパンケーキ？
そうだけど。
あそこいつも並んでいるからなかなか手に入らないのに。
Her eyes were shining like a little girl's. It wasn't an expression I was used to seeing from her.
私にくれるの？本当に？
うん。いつも迷惑かけてるし。
Okay. There's something else I'm gonna test just to make sure I'm not like... Okay, let me see. We did the negative. Okay, we did the negative one. Okay. Just making sure. Okay.
うん。いつも迷惑かけてるし。
タクルがこういうプレゼントをくれるなんて珍しいね。ありがとう。すごく嬉しい。
あ、うん。
After seeing how happy she was, I couldn't tell her that I was trying to bribe her.
あれおかしいな。
え、なんで？
Why was she crying?
ごめんね。こんな幸せあるんだなって思って。変だよね。こんなことで泣いちゃうなんて。でも本当に嬉しかったの。 ありがとうね、タクル。よかったら半分こしない？いいでしょ？
I was satisfied with the results of my simulation. This might work.
よし、わかった。
Oh crap. Am I winning? I have no idea. Trying to find the second route in this visual novel, but so far it's just been the same as the first, so I don't know. Yeah, I'm a really fast reader, yeah. No, I'm just skipping stuff that we've already gone through in the first route, so just trying to find the next part of the visual novel that we haven't seen yet, so I guess negative. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so I think this is like the part where Takaru tries to confront Arimura about why she was at the place of the third murder. Without warning, the girl started to laugh.
やっと見つけた。見つけましたよ。
Everyone froze. Even Kurisu seemed uncertain of what to do as she stared at the girl. The girl jammed her hand inside her pocket, and she took out a butterfly knife. She pointed the blade right at me.
宮代拓郎、死ねよ、お前。
This is funny because this is kind of what I thought about Arimura at first. Was she really a murderer then? I tried to run. I tried to turn around and run right out of the room, but unfortunately, Ito was in my way. I ran straight into him and fell backwards to the ground. Crap! Alarm bells were going off in my head. Run, 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 run! Get off the ground and run!
捕まえた
I felt something cold up against my neck.
バイバイ
Then came the pain. I felt strangely detached and indifferent as I watched the blood spurt out of my own neck. Even though I knew it was just something I had imagined, it still gave me goosebumps. Something like that could really happen right now. I just wanted somebody, anybody, to give me an explanation.
のんちゃん知り合いなの
Damn. Went straight into another frickin'... Okay. Yeah, we still haven't even gotten past chapter 1 yet. I guess we'll do negative again. Arimura sighed, annoyed.
はいはい白状しますよ
Confess? No way. To murder?
親父狩りしてました
え
わかります親父狩り私が街を歩いてるおっさんに1回1万円って言って声かけるんですでホテル行ったら先にシャワー浴びてよって頼むわけっすよそしたらその間に仲間を部屋に誘導する
Bro, why would you want to take a shower right before getting it on? Bad idea. Her friends?
あとはすっぱだかのおっさんを縛って写メで撮ってから財布に入ってるお金を全部抜き取って終了向こうは後ろめたいことしてるわけだから警察にも言えずに泣き寝入り完全犯罪の成立です
In other words, she had very scary friends.
でもよりによってこないだのおっさんは抵抗してきたんですよムカついたんで全員でリンチしてぶっ殺しちゃいました
No one said a word.
ちなみに皆さんの顔と名前全部覚えちゃいましたんで夜道を歩くときは気をつけてくださいね私の仲間がご挨拶に行くかも
Bruh. It was a possibility, wasn't it? I couldn't think of any other good reason for her to be in that hotel. I got... Damn, chapter 1 was pretty damn long, wasn't it? Bro, they keep showing that over and over. Okay, yeah, this is the part where it finally gets to chapter 2, I remember. Okay. we made it to another delusion.
なんでもない。なんだそれ。
I guess negative this time? Maybe, I guess? I don't know.
おい、ちょっと待て!
Okay, wait, what's the context here? Hey, wait a second. Ito suddenly became very upset. He slammed his hands down on the table and stood up.
これ、ハムサンドじゃなくてツナサンドじゃねえか!
本当に？
お前ふざけんなよ! 俺頼むときちゃんとハムサンドって言ったよな!
おかしいな。ハムサンドを買ったつもりだったんだけど。
今すぐ取り替えてもらってこいよ。
別にいいじゃん。ハムサンドもツナサンドもそう大して違わないんだし。
あ？今なんつった？
ツナサンドの何が気に入らないの？美味しいのに。
Bro, Ito does not talk like this. Hey, what's up, Ox? You missed the beginning of the Sigewinne story quest on Genshin Impact. And other than that, on Chaos Chad, you've just missed some delusions. That's all I'm doing right now are delusions.
ツナサンドがどうとかじゃねえんだよ。俺は今日ハムサンドを食べたいんだ。
そんなに言うなら自分で交換してもらいに行けば？せっかく親切で買ってきてあげたのに、なんで怒られなくちゃいけないの？
New Kevin Costner movie? I think I just read something recently that basically said Kevin Costner only plays himself. That's like the only role he ever does. Right. Theater, July 3rd. Oh, okay. I don't know which movie that is. Is it this? The Horizon? Yeah, Horizon, an American Saga. Okay. Probably the best thing you've seen in theaters? Really? Damn, it's like a 3-hour movie. and it's only, yeah, it's like a multiple part thing too. Damn. Okay.
だからお前が間違えたからだろ。
You cried like 5 times. Damn. Yeah, dude, I cry for some reason. I don't know what it is, but like, especially lately, it's like I cry really easily watching movies. I don't know why that is. I even cried at one part in Inside Out 2. Like, yeah.
Ito, 落ち着けって。 いくらなんでもそんなどうでもいいことで切れすぎ。
どうでもよくねえよ。
I tried to move between them and Ito struck me in the chest. Bro, this delusion is messed up. He hit me hard enough to knock me to the ground.
何するんだ。
うるせえ。宮代は黙ってろ。
Yeah, they've been so bad, yeah.
俺はもともと尾上の態度が気に入らなかったんだ。宮代のことばっか構ってよ。俺のことなんかバカにしてたんだろ。
So are you gonna see Despicable Me 4?
してないよ。っていうか何？逆ギレ？うざすぎ。みっともないから死んだら？
Bro, dude, this fucking delusion.
なんだと
？Ito ran over to her. I thought he was going to hit her, but he didn't. He put both his hands around her neck and started to squeeze.
それならお前が死ねよ。絶対に許さねえぞ。俺のハムサンドさっさともらってこいよ。ツナサンドとか認めねえからな。ハムサンドだ、ハムサンドだぞ。ぶっ殺す。
Roid rage. Wait, was Despicable Me 4 delayed? Trying to remember. Oh wow, wait, this is saying... Wait. Yeah, it said, I think I saw some, it said it was delayed for like over a year. Damn. Yeah, I know. People love to choke in this visual novel, don't they? Ito had totally lost control. He was staring at Serika with bloodshot eyes.
なあ、やめろよ二人とも。なんでハムサンドごときで争ってるんだよ。っていうか、そのままだと本当に尾上が死ぬって。
Serika moaned in pain. She was flailing her arms and legs and trying to escape his grasp, but he was a lot stronger than she was. Drool oozed out of the sides of her lips.
やめろ、イタ！
うるせえって言ってるだろ。邪魔したらお前も殺すからな。
Damn. So that actually means it was delayed like 2 years. Oh, shit. Hmm. And suddenly her body started to spasm. Her eyes rolled up into her head and her body went limp. Ito let go, and she fell to the floor like a puppet with its strings cut.
死んだ尾上が死んだどうだハムサンドの恨みだざまあみろ
食い物の恨みは恐ろしい
Bro, these fucking delusions are fucked up, dude.
宮代なんか言ったか
いや
Ito cocked his head at me a little as he ate his ham sandwich.
それハムサンド
やらないからな。
いやいい争いの種は作りたくない。
あ
As for Sarika, she was pestering Kazuki as she played her game.
教えてよ花ちゃん誰とチャットしてたのねえねえ
Oh, wow, that's pretty cool. She was certainly relaxed, but in the real world, danger could strike at any minute. Me, Sarika, and Ito could die at any time for any reason. Why was I thinking about something so gloomy while the sun was still out? Was I tired?
なあ尾上
Ito said to Sarika. For some reason, that was enough to startle me.
副部長は
Well, now this is interesting. It's not letting me skip, but we're well past the delusion now, so we might have... Maybe we've entered a branch in the route now, possibly? Sarika froze.
今日も来ないと思う文化祭の準備が忙しそうだし
Oh, never mind. Okay. Alright, we'll just, yeah, I better go ahead and get going now. Because I got work tomorrow. Well, July the 4th is this week. No achievement? Well, yeah, we got tricked, I think. Anyway. So at least it's not a 5-day work week this week. So that's definitely a good thing. But anyway, damn. Okay, well, I will be back again tomorrow night. We'll continue with the story quest on Genshin Impact. And then we'll do some more Chaos Child. Continue hunting for the new route. So, yeah, we'll read through some more delusions while we're at it. So, Anyway, thanks for stopping by, Ox. And yeah, I will see y'all tomorrow. Have a good night.